So, nope, that's not quite working on the end of there. It looks like he seems to think that's a bit marshy there. That's what I'm assuming that means. Where he tries to force you to put a bridge. Oh, I do have the option of, no, tunnels is never, bridges is never. Yeah. That's good. Aha, right. Now we're on to something. As I say, I do like the fact that you do get plenty of opportunity to rethink where you're putting your track. Can't really seem to get around that bit there. Bit of a lumpy end of a hill, yeah. Go there. Pull over slightly. Oh, not enough money. Not enough money. But we're almost there. We're almost there. We just don't quite have the cash. So, oh, your company has been given an anonymous donation of 100,000. Seems somebody wants you to succeed. Okay. Okay. Right. That might be just enough to give us some track through town. Now the question is, I think at this point you really do need to change, to move over the river. I think that's doable. Look at the gradients over there. That's doable. Not affordable, but it's doable. So, we'll let the game move on for a bit. We're going to need a bit more money. We can't issue any more loans. But what we can do is we can issue stock. Although that only gives you about 100,000. And it just dilutes the amount of the company that you own. So, yeah. It's not ideal. Whereas if we wait for a little while, we'll make the money. We'll make the money. And if we don't make the money, we'll at the very least probably improve our credit rating enough that we can take another loan out. It's coming to the end of 1841, so I wonder what the board of directors will think this year. Ooh, yeah, go on, let's squeeze it in quick. Right, let's have a look. Okay, I want you on that side. Definitely connects the town. There's not really much else around the town, so we'll just go with that. We'll just go with that. Is this? Yeah, this is probably sloping. Yeah, my words in. This is probably flat enough that we can fit these in. Oh no, we can't because we've gone forward. There we go, end of the year. Directors are pleased with our performance, and board of directors increases your salary by 4,000. Very nice. So how do we compare now? Gateway Eastern, revenue of 894,000. Aha, sucks to be you, New York Western. 351 miles of track covered. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So we are going to need a maintenance facility. Maybe. There we go. And a water tower. Come on. Come on. After that initial flurry of things to sell in the towns, it's kind of slowing down. In fact, ironically, one of my competitors, it appears, is actually here using the station that I've put in. Wow. That is sneaky. So he's coming from what? He's coming from Edison to here. So wow, I mean, that's interesting because okay, yeah, it's probably profitable for him, but he's using such a large amount of my track. Surely it's not that profitable. Maintenance, fuel. So he makes money, but I do believe so do we. If I was to have a look, so revenue. I'll look at the big book somewhere. If I remember where to find it. Nope, that's one of these somewhere. Oh no, that's the different types of crops and yeah. Oh, the ledger. There it is. So if I look at the income sheet, MISC revenue, 180,000 of miscellaneous revenue that started when we started connecting our rail to other people. All other revenue sources, primarily revenue sharing from other companies using your tracks, and special one-time events like connection bonuses. So yes, interesting. Very nice. Very nice indeed. In fact, that actually forms a substantive chunk of our revenue. Okay, yeah. I mean, using my track doesn't bother me. I make money. Right, let's get a water tower in. I think we can finally afford one now. There we go. And you know what? For now, we'll let them carry on, and we'll focus on trying to complete a more useful stretch of track. Let's see. We can issue more bonds. We have a BBB rating. Excellent. So if we issue another bond, we still have a BBB rating. Ah. Right, we're about to completely ruin a whole load of money by trying to connect over this river. Right. So, to here, to there, to about there, I think. That looks good. 204,000. Not cheap at all. And now we need to try and sneak up this side of the river. I know there's the other side, but to be honest, I think it's easier to go up this side. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, we can always double back, can't we? So, it's about there. Yeah. Oh, it's just a little bit, it's a little bit, Let's try again. Let's go down to about there. It's being a little bit annoying. I suppose for the purposes of trying to make sense of the game, I suppose you can claim that it's stopping me from building on floodplain. Or it could just be that it doesn't quite understand that the river is not as wide as what he thinks it is. That's it. Let's follow the. You know what? I'm not really liking this too much. So let's backtrack. On second thoughts, let's actually backtrack. Carry on this side. Oh no. I want to try and avoid doing loads of bridges. If at all possible. Right, cut through there. I think this is probably the better idea. But at some point we are going to have to cross that river, and this is probably close to that point. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What sort of terrain are we now? I suppose it might be better to go. No. So if we do that. Not really liking. Yeah, that's not bad, but we're not quite there financially. So we're gonna have to issue that other bond. We're now down to double B. It's good, but you know it's not great. Right, over we go, and then we'll come through town. Preferably without. Right, so we've got Albany, and then we need to head into the valley. If I remember rightly, the valley is easier on the right to start off and then cross again. There is a lot of this. There is a lot of need to keep crossing. I suppose the question is, could we have actually gone up this side and just crossed the once there? The problem that gives us is station placement. It's not amazing. I mean, we can try and come around that side, but that is not easy. Let's reduce that a little. Try and come in like this, like that. Find out that it's invalid over water. No. Oh, don't make me have to do. So I can't go around the back of that. I can probably squeeze through there. Maybe. And then we can try and cross down here somewhere. Controls get a little bit twisty at times. Just a little bit more than what I wanted. We might just have to come through town Don't like that 5. Don't like that 5 at all. Right, let's do this. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're just gonna have to take what we got. You can't always find a nice way of doing things. And then perhaps over here. Yeah, I suppose we can follow that around for a bit. In which case, we might as well be going this way. But perhaps not at such a horrible gradient. Gets so lumpy over here. I don't know why it gets lumpy. I mean, I can remove buildings if they get in the way, but you know, it's I mean, if I could go straight through, would that actually make much of a difference? Not really, I don't think. So if we did that, then really, what I want to do, no, it's not liking that at all. It's a pity we can't quite sneak around the back of this building. Come on. Ha ha! Success. Okay, where we go beyond that, we'll worry about that later. In the meanwhile, look at all the things that get connected to Albany. Fantastic. Right, how many trains do we have now? We've got 2 on that little spokey bit at the start, and then we've got another 4. So, I think we'll have about 3 going up and down this stretch. Why not? So if we go New York, Poughkeepsie and Albany and back with the Norris, and we'll duplicate that a couple of times, but starting in different locations. Not quite, apparently. Nope, still not quite. There we go. We can afford now, I think. Yep. Right. Very nice. So when our Dean Bard is 1842, we've made it to Albany. We've got a little bit of distance to travel in that direction. What do we need to do? Let me check. 1856, so we still got 14 years to try and get gold. Okay. Let's hope we stay nice and fluid for a bit on the money front. Okay, so We want to come through this valley. Now, which side's looking better? Oh, investors are neutral. Oh, okay. Revenues are good. Profit is good. 424 miles. Okay, so what we're looking at here. Slightly more, I think it's slightly easier on the right hand side, at least for this bit. And then over on the left there. Unfortunately, this is where it gets a little expensive. It gets a little bit expensive, all these, trying to follow this valley. So let's pause, take out another bond since we've got triple B. So that gives us almost 1 million now to try and hit another destination. So if we try and take it easy, and try and follow on this side of the river, how far do we get? Let's go back to bridges. Never. We don't really want to do a bridge. Not really liking some of these gradients. Nope, not liking these gradients at all. Just look at that. Just look at that. That's ridiculous. Right. You want to follow this river for a bit? Not really, do you? So if we went up a little bit, we could cut all the way across there. And that would give us a fantastic gradient all the way through. The trouble is, your basic problem, is that it's going to cost us 355,000. Just because the game won't quite follow the coastline. Really? Really? What about this bit here? See, it's not over water. Okay. So we probably are going to go with the silly long bridge approach. That being the case, we might as well make the most out of it. I mean, the other alternative is you can go tunnel, but I think tunnel gets pretty expensive. Okay, that in itself was expensive, but hey. Right, if we try and follow up this way, except I think we're going to be going across land again. Now, I'm not liking that at all. Right. What we are going to do is we're going to switch to bridges are common, so that it'll do nice things like a bridge like that. Up there in now won't curve. the way that I wanted to. So what we need to do is something like this. I think it's a little oh no, I've got 8s. Seriously, I do not want 8s. Oh, that's more like it. Right. Except we won't go into it now. Don't get too close to the water. If you get too close to the water, you just can't build. Oh, can we pull this off? Round the corner, round the corner. No. Yeah, well, I suspect that was the best move. Except it wasn't. Let's try and do that a bit more organised. Don't know why it has to sort of pull things upwards like that and then claim that the gradient is no worse than it was before. Yeah, we're gonna have to cross this river again. Preferably in a way that doesn't create crazy gradient. But yeah, here we go again. There we go. So we go and then over. I'm sure that wasn't necessary, but anyway. Through this way. No. Okay, so we'll go down to there and we'll wait and see what we do financially. Let the trains run for a bit. Credit rating's pretty good, but don't really particularly want to stretch out to another loan just yet. Okay, we're going over 200, so let's see if we can just edge this a little further. That's not bad. Oops. That's not bad at all. Oh, not enough money. Need more money. All the other companies are refinancing their debt rather than really. I had money for a short while. Come on. More money, please. More money. Oh, we are triple B. Let's go for it, folks. You know you want to, right? Come on. Kind of forcing our way through. Doesn't want to. Oh, really? Come on. You say it must connect. It definitely does connect. Right. Okay. Wind back. Wind you back. There we go. Through Otica. Okay. We'll go with that. So this gives us another station. And another place where we're probably looking for, is this land flat enough for, well, come on, give me the end of the, I'm sure I'm supposed to get an end of year. Oh, I was going to say. Somewhat pleased with your performance. Board of Directors increases your salary to 14,000. Yeah. Revenue of $1 million. It's not bad. How are the old triple B, get a loan, get a loan and get it quick, right. Get some services in here, because why not? Right, now then, we need to extend still further. Still struggling. Wind it back a bit. Through here. And through the middle of town. Oh. How far can we go? There. Oh, it's a wet day and I want to get things going, so I'm just going to take out another loan anyway. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take out a bigger loan. Right. So, Syracuse. There we go. And let's see. So it's basically Rochester, and then there's Buffalo over there. So we're getting there. We're actually getting there, folks. We're going to have to cross the river. That's going to be expensive. Let's let things run for a bit. Let the trains make their money. Yeah, the smaller companies are still just beavering away. New York to Edison is, well, it's New York to Edison. It's using a chunk of our line for various different things. Did he just turn around to go back? I don't know, yeah. It's interesting to watch the competitor actually going up and down your track. Border annoyed. Oh well, never mind. That's a shame. Let's get another loan. I'm like Elon Musk. Just keep taking loans out and telling people that, you know, the product of tomorrow is going to be amazing. No, that sounds a bit cynical. That does. He's a pioneer of our age. Right. If we come over this way, and then obviously we're starting to run out of money again. Loans, man, just loans. Loans everywhere. Right, let's go this way. Try and find a decent place to put a station. Pownley over there is good. Pownley over here is good. Nothing in between the two is good, obviously. That covers more of the town, so we'll pop that in there. And we'll create another route, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, back again. Because why not? And then we'll duplicate that a heap of times. There we go. So that just leaves a little hop to Buffalo. Which we can't afford to do anything with. Let's follow one of our new trains. What have we got? We got passengers, mail, and iron. Okay. And something else at the front, I think. Oh no, it's just the coal wagon. Oh, now we've got iron, paper, milk. We're delivering milk. Oh, a new locomotive, the Baldwin 060. Yeah, that's coming a little bit late in the day for me. Statehood for Texas and Florida. Texas and Florida joined the Union. This is where we'll leave our train, because our end of the track is over here. And we are not too far off from getting to Buffalo. In fact, it's pretty much a straight line. Surprise, we don't actually need to show that it's connecting through to anywhere. We just need to arrive. So if we head for about... How close do we need the station to be to connect to Buffalo? Not close at all. Not close at all. That would pretty much be connected. That would be connected. That would... Yeah. I think it'd be quite nice to have it over on that side though, wouldn't it? So, final loan, honest. Ah, don't tap. Nah, that's too high. Just want a small one. Small bridge. Followed by a straight piece. There we go. And now we should Buffalo right there. Buffalo and Boston linked to the future. Gateway Eastern ties Boston and Buffalo together. Ministers from Andorra and Liechtenstein trade insults. Oh dear. There we go. We've won the gold.
Great job. Don't know if I could have done better myself. Now, with that important link in place, I do believe there's a tidal wave of folks getting ready to follow the railroad west into America's newly opened heartland.